Hey everyone, welcome to Midday Plays Live. I am your host, Mindy Hahn. Tiffany, of course, cannot make it again today. They're having lots of issues here before the holidays, of course, at work. So she just couldn't go ahead and get away. But also, this is probably our last live here for the week. We are going to go ahead and hang out with friends and family that we haven't seen for a while. So we're going to go somewhere and then they're coming back to us on Thanksgiving. So we're going to go ahead and try to record something to make sure you guys still have something fun to watch here over the next week, because we know there's a lot of important stuff out there that's going to happen, right? But again, thanks for joining us. We are here every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, click on the bell to get the latest notifications, because you don't want to miss out when we go live. That's for sure. And congrats to Tony over the weekend. He did make it to 40,000 subscribers. But again, you guys can go ahead and minimize the chat. So go ahead and like this video so more people out there get to join our community, because it is a great place for sports picks. That's for sure. Well, let's go ahead and, oops, I just removed it. I didn't want to do that. Oh, there we go. I think I got it back. But yeah, let's take a look at tonyspicks.com. So you could just go here. And if you are interested in purchasing some plays, this is the place for you to go. You can take a look at our current hot cappers, folks like Ron, Nick, Collins, Daniel. Oh, I see me. There's a little bit of profit here. Yesterday had a really good day in the NBA and NHL, and just kind of mediocre in the NFL. It was kind of a wild day, that's for sure. Again, missed out on some of those last minute scoring drives, but that's the way it works, right? So we'll just get back after it here again tonight. But it's real easy, right? You could just go ahead and go to the Tony's Picks, and you can go ahead and click on your favorite capper. Let me see if I can get to that, which would probably be me, I'm sure. But you could go ahead and take a look at, what those cappers have for sale. So for me, I got NBA guaranteed 3-pack. NHL, I got tons of plays here again today. A 7-pack of plays. And of course, I have my NFL guaranteed best bet. I wonder what that could be. Well, you got to go ahead and check it out. All right. So let's see. What should we go over? Some football? How about some results, right? How could the Bears just wind up giving that one away right at the end? I mean, why not pass the ball when you're up by 2 possessions? I mean, why not? I mean, makes total sense to me. But congrats to the Lions coming back and getting that win. Otherwise, another team that came back after it was the Broncos, after the Vikings were in the lead almost the whole time. But I was able to kind of split the middle. So I wasn't, unhappy with the way that game there turned out. That's for sure. But we have a lot to cover today. Make sure you could go ahead and write in the chat which games you want me to cover. I have all of them sitting here in front of me, all of my leans for the day, so I can go ahead and give those to you as they arise. But want to say hi to Butterscotch. He's ready to go. I know he's already got plays in. He's got his same game parlays. Won big again yesterday. Want to say hi to Adrian Hinsey as well. Looking for some locks. Well, hopefully I can come through for you. That's all I can say. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start with the big game. I'm a Chiefs fan, right? Of course. I mean, why wouldn't you be a Chiefs fan if you're from the Midwest? Well, I mean, I guess you could be a Broncos fan, you could be a Vikings fan, or you could be a Bears fan. That's usually kind of the way that it goes, right? But for me, yes, I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but not sure how this one is going to go this evening. But I do like a couple player props, that's for sure. So let's take a look. I like Jalen Hurts, of course. I like him over the 233 yards passing. So probably a 225 would be a pretty good one there. If you take a look at what the Chiefs have done defensively versus, I would say, top tier quarterbacks, it hasn't really been that great. They've allowed Cousins, Herbert, Goff, and Wilson to each have over 230 yards passing. And I think Hertz is on his way to get there again this evening. Next, going to go ahead and go to AJ Brown. I, of course, like how he's been playing. I think he just broke his streak of getting over 100 yards, like 8 games in a row. But I like him over the 85 and a half receiving yards. He averages 111.7, a medium of 130. So he's been over 85 yards 6 times this season. I don't see that one changing at all. And then how about let's go to a Chiefs wide receiver. Let's go to Rashee Rice. I like him over 43 and a half receiving yards. The Eagles have allowed, 43 and a half yards to most receivers, and he's been getting a lot of the target share on these from the wideouts on the Chiefs there as well. So yeah, I mean, I just think he just has to catch the ball and we'll be good. That's kind of been his downfall. Maybe brick hands, something like that. But those are my 3 faves. I'm kind of looking at taking the Eagles, say I'm going to go ahead and tease them something like 7.5, I would say. I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs are really going to blow out anyone. They normally don't, right? They keep these scores close. I'm not sure why, but they do. Kind of like this one. I don't know about the total. I kind of like it to go over. That's kind of where I lean. I see some folks here in the chat. Thomas Lewis said it's supposed to be some weather. I don't know how much weather. Maybe just cold. I mean, it's kind of raining here now. But again, there isn't really any indication when there is something like rain that keeps the totals of these games down. Now, if you have like a foot of snow, that usually impacts the totals. But rain, not usually so much. And that is as long as it's not like a torrential downpour where it could be just turnover after turnover after turnover, right? So yeah, that's kind of where I'm looking. I would say I would tease that one down. What, 35-ish, something like that. I mean, I think they're each going to be able to score 3-4 touchdowns apiece, I'm going to say. So yeah, I mean, I kind of like where Butterscotch's head is on this one, right? He said, Mahomes has to pass tonight. Philly, #1 rushing defense in the league. I have him over 250 yards tonight myself. So yeah, I think there's going to be a good mix. I think each of these quarterbacks probably get a passing touchdown in there as well. And Scott says, hey, let's move to basketball. I also like Mr. Jokic, triple-double, 135, playing Detroit tonight. I think he gets it easy. So we will see how that one goes. All right, well, let's move into some basketball then. Oh, it's over here. So you can kind of let me know if you're interested in any of these games. Otherwise, I'll give you a couple of my highlights. So far, modeling is doing well this season. 60 and 30 on the money line. That's like plus $400, $419 if you're just betting 10. So again, I chart everything of where it's going, how it's been, because I do think that's the only way for me to get better is to find those buckets that are hitting over 55%-ish, right? I like to give you guys some of the ones that are, hitting at those higher percentages. And then also not doing so bad just on the spread either. I'm trying to think. I'd probably have to look here real quick. Let's go back and look to see what that spread total is. Season-long wagers, 52 and 36. So I'd be plus $100, 59% on spreads here. So that's kind of where we're sitting. So hopefully we can give you guys some winners, right? Let's get some winners. All right, let's start off with the Celtics. I'm going to go ahead and take the Celtics here at -9. I think they can go ahead and get this done with a cover. And here comes in a request. Good. Adrian says, hey, what do you think about the Timberwolves versus the Knicks? Well, I really like the Knicks. I have them covering by 7.59. So the Knicks getting the 3, basically that's them winning by 4, getting the +3, right? So I have the Knicks on the money line, just winning straight up here in this one. Also have this one going over the total of 215. I think it's sitting around 214. You could probably get something like that as well. So those are my 2 picks for that one. Sacramento on a 6-game winning streak since Fox came back to the lineup. Yeah, again, I like where the Kings are. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and take them on the money line here again today. Sitting at minus 115. I like the under the 238.5. But yeah, the Kings are totally getting it done. That is for sure. And then how about another one? How about another one? Should we go to Ron's team? I don't see Ron. Ron said he had a long night. He was happy that his Lions came back against the Bears, that's for sure. But I like the Bucks today. I'm going to go ahead and take the Bucks at minus 9.5. Also like the Bucks under the 245, under that total today. And then, hey, while we're at it, let's do one more, right? I'm going to go ahead here and take the Heat on the money line, minus 118. Oh, he just said. How about the Heats? The Heats and the Bulls. I like the Heat on the money line. Also like the Heat and the Bulls over the 208.5. I mean, they each only have to get to 104. Do we think they're going to do that? It was crazy yesterday. I was looking at scores at halftime, and it was like 78-40. Like, what is that? 40? I mean, WNBA can do that. It's crazy. All right. Some hockey. Hockey? There's lots of hockey. I like the hockey card today. Like it a lot. So hopefully we'll get you some winners here on the ice. Where should we start? Oh, okay. Butterscotch says, wait, not so fast. We're going to go back to basketball. Houston, plus 6.5. Against a Warriors team who don't cover at home this year. 1-6 against the spread again this season. Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? I like the Rockets here again. I forgot, Scotch. Did our big money line winner come through for us? I don't know. I have the Rockets here, plus 222 on the money line. But yes, I'll take the plus 6 here for sure. Crazy. All right, so let's get back to the Bruins. I know that Scotch, he said he likes the Bruins. I do as well, sitting at about minus 139 odds. Also like the Bruins over that 6 total, have a variance of half a goal. So I'm okay with that one, right? They're also sitting at minus 124 odds on the over. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Now here, it seems like today on the puck line, they're kind of really out of whack, right? So there's some big, puck line odds. I like the Rangers plus 1.5, minus 225. I like the Predators plus 1.5, minus 181. I like the Coyotes plus 1.5, minus 188. I like the Flames plus 1.5, minus 267. So the only ones I don't have highlighted are the Lightning and the Oilers. I don't have them covering the puck line. But other than that, I mean, you could do a little 4-leg parlay on a puck line with the Rangers, Predators, Coyotes, and Flames here tonight. Otherwise, I do like the Avalanche on the money line here tonight, even though I have the Predators plus 1.5. Also like the Avalanche over the total, over that 6.5. That's a big variance for me. Also like the Rangers over that 5.5. That's another pretty big variance for me that is still sitting out there. It's one of those that the only ones I really don't like today on a money line would be the Oilers. That's one that I don't have them on the I think they're playing the Stars, right? I want to say. No, the Oilers are playing the Panthers. Okay, that's what it is. All right. Boston puck line is 8-0 in the last 8 games in Tampa Bay. That is a crazy puck line, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not so sure the Lightning get it here today. So let's go ahead and let's root hard for the Boston Bruins today. Other than that, I still, like I said, I haven't made it into college basketball. They're still doing a lot of these tournaments. That's still not really a lot of home and roads yet. We have a lot of neutral courts, and I need to kind of wait a little bit on that. I do like it when it gets closer to playing some, I don't know, conference play. So hopefully we can get there pretty soon. But you should have plenty tonight in the NFL. You should have plenty tonight in the NBA. You should have plenty tonight in the NHL. So hopefully we have another great night. So been in the positive. So let's keep that one going. All right. So again, won't be here for the rest of this week live, but we'll be trying to go ahead and get videos out to you guys with my favorite plays of the day. So you guys can go ahead and still check that out. But I think it's important to spend time with family. Hopefully all of you guys do that. And have a great and safe week. We appreciate the viewership. Again, you guys are great. Thanks so much. Lynn is back in St. Louis. Well, that's good for us bettors. That's all I know. All right, Scotch, have a good week. Adrian, Mr. Lewis, have a good week. You guys take care. Bye-bye.